So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olimpico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We're up and running then. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter...
De Bruyne! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Semenyo. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for the run. He's in a good position here. Jimenez gets it clear.
Lukaku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had it taken off him. Can he get it through? Oh, delightful ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Semenyo. He is just caressing the ball. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And here's Griezmann. Can he finish? Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Lukaku. Mbappe! And he's got away from it. They're urging him to... Mbappe! And he can thump it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Marquinhos. That's a lovely, neat pass. Goretzka. And it's De Bruyne. Anguissa. De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! No, not quite.
De Bruyne clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away. Marquinhos. Griezmann. Threads one in, and here's Semenyo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Dumfries. Now Saliba. Semenyo. Semenyo makes a move down the right. Anguissa. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Balde. Balde puts a cross in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Marquinhos. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Short changes him with that pass. Semenyo might just make this. Mbappe! Jimenez with the clearance. De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Lazio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Semenyo. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. Played through for the wide man. Cucurella. Zaccagni. And it's made its way to him. And he's had it nicked away. Bassi is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Against the crossbar. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Griezmann. Well seen. Saw that coming. He's picked his way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Griezmann. Anguissa. Here's Zakagni. Mbappe. And he is dashing away. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to pass it through. Shapes to shoot! Anguissa. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Griezmann. He's a sharp little ball here. Girassi! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Lazio are looking to go forward now.
Roma couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rabiot. Ball's gone out of play.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 3, numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13, il numero 12. Cambio di giocatori.
Semenyo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Lukaku. And it's Goretzka. Mbappe being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He is through here. Played into the box. De Bruyne. It's Rabiot! It's fallen kindly here. And he has his goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about...
He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that has put paid to that.
Pretty robust defending. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! And how did he not put that away?
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Bakula! Nice bit of trickery. Lookman. Bakula gets into a good position. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's neat. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Roma really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he was quick to react. Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. They'll have one final crack at it. Well, that is one way to stop him. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Here's the return pass. And here's Barcola. Oh, good take in a good area. Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pinches it off him. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Barcola. That is good progress on the left. He's found a way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Might be danger here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think...
Marmouche!
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Ake. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Mbappe, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.